This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell and Stacy Jensen. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900.
Hi, and welcome and joining us here on KPVM TV News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
I'm Stacy Jensen. It's Friday, February 25th.
Well, the Nye County Sheriff's Office detectives are investigating the death of a man whose body was discovered alongside a street here in Pahrump. Traffic is blocked off of West and 5th Street this afternoon while Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies, detectives, along with Nevada Highway Patrol investigate a case involving a deceased individual who was located near the roadway. Witnesses told News 25 on scene that they were driving in the area when they spotted the male lying next to the road. They say that there was no obvious signs of foul play. Nye County Sheriff's Office Captain David Berukowitz says although the investigation continues, as of now, nothing appears to be suspicious.
And one person is deceased and two transported in critical condition following a single vehicle rollover involving a Jeep on Lovell Canyon yesterday. That happened in the afternoon. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, Las Vegas Metro, Highway Patrol, and Mercy Air were all dispatched to the area, which is reportedly about 8 miles into the canyon. Mercy Air landed on scene to transport one patient. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue ambulance transported another to a Las Vegas trauma center. The other victim was deceased on scene. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue Chief Scott Lewis says that the Jeep vehicle rolled and the victim was ejected over a large embankment.
And a report of a stolen drone leads authorities to Chad Burkness. And it's not the first time that he's been in trouble with the law. Brad Francis has more.
Chad Burkness is under arrest and facing 3 charges: obtaining money, property, or labor by false pretenses, burglary of a business, and obtaining or possessing a credit or debit card without the cardholder's consent. His arrest stems from an investigation that began February 7th when deputies responded to Walgreens at the corner of State Route 160 and State Route 372 in Pahrump for a report of fraud. Upon arrival, officers spoke to the reporting party and victim by phone, a man in Florida who owns a company called Built Drones. The victim told deputies a Walgreens employee notified him that a package shipped via FedEx that contained a $5,000 drone sent by his company had been picked up. When officers viewed security video, they were able to identify the person picking up the package as Burkness, saying they were familiar with him from previous law enforcement contact. The video showed Burkness take possession of the package after signing for it. During the investigation, officers were able to track the credit card used to buy the drone to a man who told them the card was theirs, but they had never activated it. He wasn't even aware a charge of nearly $5,000 had been made until deputies alerted him about it. He said he did not authorize anyone to use the card and confirmed he did not make the purchase himself. Burkness was located on February 19th and taken into custody.
A grand larceny investigation leads Nye County authorities to Matthew Miller. Now he's under arrest and facing more than 24 counts, most of burglary of a business. Brad Francis has more.
Matthew Miller has been booked into the Nye County Detention Center on 1 count of grand larceny, 1 count of residential burglary, 1 count of obtaining money, property, or labor by false pretenses, and 22 counts of burglary of a business, all felonies. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies met the victim at a Pahrump home where he reported tools, generators, a welder, and a TV had been stolen, items with a combined value of over $5,000. While speaking with deputies, the victim said he believed Miller, who was living on the property, had taken the items. Officers located Miller and spoke with him. During that conversation, deputies say Miller admitted to stealing all the items, going on to say he began stealing them last November and continued to steal them until as recently as last week. The Sheriff's Office says Miller admitted to pawning all the items of the local pawn shop. At that time, Miller was placed under arrest and transported to jail. Officers say using an online database that tracks pawn shop sales, they were able to locate a list of items Miller pawned. Several items on that list were consistent with what the victim reported stolen. All the items were pawned between November and February. In their report, deputies say Miller entered the pawn shop 22 times with the stolen property with the intent to obtain money under false pretense.
We'll be back with more News 25 right after this break.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on. This segment is brought to you by Higher Society Smoke Shop in Las Vegas. Call 702-982-2300. Call 702-982-2300.
Welcome back. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies, auxiliary units, and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue escorted the Pahrump Valley High School girls basketball team to the Nye County line this morning as they headed off to the state championship games. Congratulations to the team and best of luck.
Woo-woo. I'm so excited about that. Nye Communities Coalition also provides a number of free services to help you find a new job or training for a new career. NCC's Ed Kelly says all you have to do is call or stop by.
Come down here to Nye Communities Coalition. It's your come to your dream job. We've got training opportunities. If your skills are out of date, if you've become unemployed, if you feel you're underemployed, and when I say that, people don't understand what I mean. If you feel you're just working a job and you don't have the skills to get a career job, come and see us. We've got funding for trainings that are on our list that we can assist with paying for training, assist with books and tools and that type of stuff to get the training that you need. And then we also have jobs on our job board, so we have opportunities already. Come and find your dream career.
There you go. How do people find out more?
Come on down to the resource room at 1020 East Wilson Road right here at ICC. They can call. We're open Monday through Friday 9 to 5, 727-9970. Of course, it's area code 775. And let us help you find your dream job in your next career through our paid trainings that we have opportunities for.
Thanks so much, Ed. We're going to go to Rachel Letty right now. Nye Communities Coalition has received grant money to help fund a number of programs to help people in our community. NYCC's Rachel Letty gave us a rundown of the assistance available.
NYCC recently received a grant to hire 10 community health workers. Their work focuses on affordable housing, food security, COVID-related rental assistance, and applying for social programs. The community health workers assist with many of the grants that we run at the coalition. The Family Planning Services grant can assist with the cost of reproductive health services such as STI testing and treatment, contraceptives including the pill, IUDs, patches, condoms, and various other birth control, tubal ligations, vasectomies, and more. We can assist insured and uninsured individuals with copays and the cost of treatments and appointments. We can also provide transportation assistance and gas vouchers for medical appointments. In addition, we provide family planning training and education to community members and organizations. We also have the Aging and Disability Services Division COVID grant. Under this grant, we can assist seniors over age 60 with grocery shopping or the cost of prescriptions up to $100. We can assist with home deliveries of food from food pantries. Under this grant, we can also provide IT assistance and support. We offer phone call isolation support and links to self-directed wellness care and online classes. Under the Aging and Disability Services grant, we also offer services and programs to those who are managing chronic diseases or know someone who is managing a disease. We offer a 6-week workshop which teaches the skills needed in the day-to-day management of chronic disease. The class focuses on nutrition, physical activity, dealing with difficult emotions, taking medications, fall prevention, and communication. These classes are currently held on Zoom. Self-management programs lead to better outcomes by helping individuals gain confidence in their ability to manage their symptoms, and in many cases, these programs lead to a reduction in illness and improved overall health. Lastly, we have a Medicare assistance program. We are currently training staff and looking for volunteers who want to be trained as Medicare benefits counselors to assist Medicare beneficiaries in rural southern Nevada. People working under this program will attend outreach events such as senior health events and also visit the senior center to assist individuals receiving Medicare. This program offers in-person and over-the-phone support during open enrollment for Medicare, where we can answer questions, protect, detect, and report fraud and abuse. For the Family Planning Services grant, for example, there isn't anything they need to do except for call us. We do an intake appointment, gather general information, that type of thing. It's going to be similar with our other services. We are going to need to gather some information prior to services. For more information on any of our services or programs, please feel free to call us at 775-727-9970 or stop by our campus at 1020 East Wilson Road.
All right, when we come back from this break, we're going to tell you about your health report and about a certain dog that's up for adoption.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. News 25, local news you can count on.
Welcome back. A recent study shows how the Cleveland Clinic developed protocol that has been able to significantly improve survival rates among patients who suffered the most severe kind of heart attack, no matter of their social economic background.
We have worked since 2014 to make sure that patients with a certain type of heart attack called ST elevation myocardial infarction, a very serious type of heart attack, have a standardized care protocol. And what we did was looked at the impact of that protocol across various socioeconomic demographics.
Cardiologist Dr. Umesh Kote is a senior author on the study. He says the protocol was designed to reduce healthcare disparities during life-threatening and time-sensitive conditions. Research has previously shown disparities in care can lead to increased rates of rehospitalization, diminished quality of life, and higher rates of death for heart attack patients who live in low socioeconomic neighborhoods. Dr. Kote says based on their study, which looked at 1,700 patients, they saw major improvements after the protocol was implemented.
What we found was that we were able to improve care in patients from lower socioeconomic demographics, which ultimately led to an almost 60% reduction in their chances of dying from this heart attack.
Dr. Kote says they ultimately hope other healthcare systems will adopt similar protocol to help reduce disparities in care.
Well, lots of homeowners, just like me, are looking for ways to freshen up their homes. Many are taking on exterior painting as a major home project. In today's Ask Angie segment, Bailey Carson discusses what to look for when hiring a painter and how to know when it's time to call in a pro.
Repainting the outside of your home is a great way to improve curb appeal and give your home a true facelift. Bailey Carson, head of everyday services at Angie and a home care expert, is here to help us think through all the things to consider when taking on a home painting project.
Last year, exterior painting was one of the top requested services in the U.S. If you're one of the many homeowners thinking about taking on this project, first start by talking to a few pros about their painting process. Rolling and brushing can take longer, but spraying also uses up more paint. So it's important to understand the trade-offs before you make your decision.
You should plan on having a few pros come to your home to give you an estimate in person, so the pros can take into account how many coats your walls may need, as well as nail pops, water stains, or dents they'll need to work around. Also find out who will be doing the work and who is liable if someone gets injured during the project. Make sure they have workers' comp insurance and liability insurance, so you're not stuck covering the costs if something goes wrong.
Depending on where you live, the type of paint that you choose can really make a difference in how long it lasts before any fading, peeling, or chipping takes place. A premium quality paint can last up to 12 years, which would be a great amount of time not to have to think about it again. There are better paints to use in high humidity areas or for areas with a lot of direct sun exposure. So it's definitely worth doing your research before you make a decision.
If your home was built before 1978, it likely has some lead paint on its walls. If so, your pro will need to be EPA lead safe certified before disturbing any walls, window sills, or doors. The pro you hire should bring this up on their own, since the fine for non-certified painters can be hefty. If they don't bring this up when providing an estimate, it might be worth finding a new pro to do the job.
When choosing a paint color for your home, think about curb appeal. A very unique color could be very fun for a few years, but if you are considering selling your home anytime in the near future, you may want to pick something lighter or more neutral to make sure that it doesn't impact your ability to sell your home.
Don't be afraid to ask for pictures of recent similar projects from pros, as well as references. Call and ask former clients about their experience with the pro, including whether they completed the project on time and on budget, and how easy it was to work with them.
Exterior home painting comes with a wide price range. It can be in the hundreds of dollars or the many thousands of dollars, and it all depends on your home. So this means the layout, the size, the number of floors, the siding material, and of course the paint quality you choose will all go into the calculation. This could be a great DIY project if you're looking to save some money, but make sure you have the 3 T's: time, tools, and talent. If you're lacking any of these, it's best to call in a pro.
If you're looking to adopt, you might just be interested in Keiko. Today's Save a Pet, we join Darby Westerman at the Desert Haven Animal Society, where she introduces us to this lovable boy.
Today's Save a Pet segment is made possible by Realty Executives in Action. Put the team at Realty Executives in action for you.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we are joined with Keiko. Keiko is a extremely large Mastiff. He is gorgeous. He has beautiful brindle coloring all over his body, but he is an older dog, so we're roughly estimating he's around the age of 9, so he does have gray all over his snout and everything. Keiko is a very, very large dog, but don't be discouraged by his size because he is an older dog, and he also did come in with another animal. So he is doggy friendly. He actually came in with Carrie that we showed previously. He is an older dog, which means he qualifies for the senior to senior program, which means seniors over the age of 60 get to go and have free adoption fees with him. Also, they do have free adoption fees for current and retired military. So if you want to come and see Keiko or any of his friends here at Desert Haven Animal Society, you can give them a call at 775-751-7020, or you can look them up on their Facebook page at Desert Haven Animal Society. Bye, Keiko. You want to say bye? Good boy.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Ooh, look at that. Pretty day outside.
Oh, it's gorgeous outside. Some light winds, great temperatures for the weekend. John's going to update us on weather in just a moment.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios. Congratulations to us all. We made it to a Friday, and what a great weather map we have to celebrate a Friday with. Look at this, Fernley, Fallon, Carson City. Down to Tonopah, everybody's stuck about 40 degrees, more or less within 2-3 degrees of each other. Goldfield, the breakout at 45. Beatty, the transition at 53. And Amargosa, disappointing us today. Usually a hot spot in the state, just 57 degrees. Vegas, you're the winner, 58 degrees. Ding, 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 way to go. Out to Death Valley. I think we should all visit at 68 degrees there, and currently here in Pahrump, 53 degrees is our current temperature. We had a high today at 57. And so we achieved something. That was nice. Winds out of the west to 6 miles per hour. Humidity at 16%. Beautiful clear skies today as the sun rose in all its glory and majesty at 6:18. It'll set this evening in just a couple minutes, 5:35. We'll see the sun go down. And a low tonight of 28 degrees is what we're expecting. East-northeasterly winds whispering to us gently overnight to 7 miles per hour. And as we head on into the weekend, what do we got? Nice. Look, well, it's getting nicer. It's nicer all the time. Look at that. 58 degrees Saturday, 63 Sunday, 72 Monday. We're trending up. Wow, we get all the way to almost 80 degrees by Wednesday. And then some cloud cover taking over. We're going to end up with some winds coming at us next weekend. And Thursday, Friday could be a little bit blowy and, windy and clouds. But it's a week away. Things could change. We'll keep an eye on it and let you know what's going on. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you on the other side. Back to the desk. Here's Deanna.
All right. So there is some great temperatures coming up. I saw that over there, and a little bit of wind.
Monday and Tuesday. Well, it's going to be a nice weekend, but Monday and Tuesday we're going to be back in the 70s. So
it's going to be awesome. The Whosoevers are coming tomorrow. They're going to be at Justin Levitt Skate Park inside Ian Deutsch Memorial Park. Yep. That's on Honeysuckle between Pahrump Valley Boulevard and Dandelion Street. And they are going to be having a skateboard competition, giveaways, all these things. And the Whosoevers, if you don't know who they are a collaboration of a lot of big bands who have got together, who speak about depression, anxiety, and things like that. And so everybody's invited to come on down to the skate park down there and find out more. But you can also look them up on the whosoevers.com. They have a full-length movie. They have all their videos. Really important to come on down there. Yep. And it's going to be a great time and lots of stuff. Ryan Hurst is going to be here too, right?
Ryan Hurst from, if you are a fan of Walking Dead, over at Hypno Comics, and that's going to be starting at, I believe,
11 to 2.
11 to 2. So get some autographs and get to meet him.
Right there on East Street.
He's been in a ton of movies.
He has. Saving Private Ryan, the Walking Dead, of course, that you mentioned, and so many others. I can't.
Yeah, he's been in a ton of movies.
But yeah, we also have a video online about that, and you'll see a little bit of a post today on our Facebook page to promote that event. It is free. Come on down to Hypno Comics at the 5280 Mexican Grill truck is going to be there.
Yeah.
But there is prices for if you want an autograph or a picture with Ryan. But a lot of people just love him. He's amazing, and it's going to be a great time had for all.
Gonna be a good weekend.
11 to 2, right there on East Street, right across the street from the library.
All right. Well, I think that does it for us tonight, and have a fabulous weekend. I'm Stacy Jensen.
Finally, officially, you got married.
I know.
Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Good night.